Hey there, guys. So, we're going to be talking about some Battlefield 4 information on the DLC that's going to be coming out. The, the DLC, yeah, it's going to be about Dragon's Pass and the Shield and, what Chris the Big Snowman thinks about it. So, why don't you come on in and, sit down and listen to me for 5 minutes while I talk about some stuff to do with the Battlefield 4s.
Hey guys, what's up? My name's Chris the Big Snowman, and I don't know who the fuck that was. Okay then guys, so the news for today is that at a GDC talk recently given by an EA DICE animator, basically this EA animator, Ryan Duffin, has let slip that you're going to be able to use a Riot Shield when Dragon's Teeth drops, which is quite a... it's quite the topic of talk at the moment, because obviously we all know that the Riot Shield has infamously been in previous Call of Duty games. It's been in Counter-Strike. A long time ago it was in Counter-Strike. I think they took it out. Not sure why, but yeah. I imagine for reasons that were balance issues or something like that. But yeah. Basically the guy says that... because it's a two-handed Riot Shield, he said that we didn't have enough memory, and it added about a megabyte, but a megabyte on a 2006 console is a lot, so it didn't work out. Now, it also goes on to say that they played around with this Riot Shield idea and stuff like that, and that they found it more fun being a two-handed shield rather than a one-handed shield anyway. Now, I don't know if he's just copping out and saying, well, we couldn't do it, so we're going to say that this was the best thing that we could come up with and it was amazing, even though it didn't work. However, I do believe that having a two-handed Riot Shield is so much more better than having a one-handed Riot Shield that you can shoot with at the same time. I mean, it's a pretty ridiculous idea, I think, of having a Riot Shield and being able to shoot at the same time. It'd make you a fucking killing machine. I mean, imagine, like, the movie Spartan 300, imagine, like, fucking 32 players coming at you with shields and shooting. It'd be ridiculous. There would be no way that it would be an enjoyable experience. It just wouldn't be. So, yeah. It is actually a good idea to have a two-handed shield, especially if, trying to clear a room with a couple of buddies and one of you's got like a Riot Shield. I can imagine it being pretty fun. You've got one person standing in front of you as the cover and you can keep popping out from him or something like that. Maybe if they use this peeking mechanic with a person, like if someone's holding the shield and you're behind him and you can actually use the person as a wall and you can peek out using that peeking mechanic. I don't use the peeking mechanic. I've disabled it because I don't like it. But for the average player, it's going to be quite a cool thing, I think, if you could actually do that. I know it's not, there's no details on whether or not you can actually do that in the game yet. But it would be a cool idea. Just putting it out there. Maybe it is a good idea. Maybe DICE should listen to me and put that in. Wink, wink. So going after this. He went on to say that there was a lot of resistance at first, but the more they assist it and the more that they realised it was a better feature, going on to talk about obviously it being two-handed rather than one-handed. And then he also goes on to say that it turns out that stopping bullets in a first-person shooter is a ton of fun, and that they're confident that it will create a new dynamic for the game. Now, my views and opinions are my own, obviously, and I'm going to go and share them with you right now. I personally think that there is no fucking point in putting that gimmick into the game. I think that there's already been enough trouble with the I think it's called the small. No, not the small. The straw? I don't know, some shit. There's a little plane that you throw into the air and you can kill people with it. It's basically like what's it called? That thing from Call of Duty where you can control it as it comes down from the sky. It's basically exactly the same thing as that. And regardless of what you guys think, I mean, the majority of YouTubers out there they're basically all saying that that it's bad to compare it to Call of Duty and that it's not Call of Duty and it will add to the experience. I on the other hand think it's going to fucking detract from the experience. I mean, I personally love, as you all know, I comment about this on every single video I do almost, I love the infantry experience you get out of this game. I absolutely fucking love it. And for them to add something like a Riot Shield, I think is just going to deteriorate the experience that I have with Battlefield. I don't think it's going to be fun shooting at somebody that's got a shield in front of them and me not being able to get a hit on them. I think there's already way too much cover in this game as it is. I mean, just on this map alone that we're looking at the moment, there are so many points of cover on this map, it is ridiculous. And to give someone a portable mode of cover, or, you know, mode of transport that's going to be cover, I think is ridiculous. Obviously we have to wait to see how OP this Riot Shield is going to be. Because, you know, there must be some sort of thing where you can shoot the feet at least, because if there isn't, I'm going to be really hacked off, trust me. But yeah, angry little guy like right over. Let me know what you guys think about this. Obviously my opinions might be a little bit too harsh, but that's the way that I feel about it at the moment. I've not seen the Riot Shield, I have no idea how it's going to work. But if it does work the way that I think it's going to work, I think it's going to be a very bad addition to the game. Just to go on a little bit more on my little rampage or rant, if you will, about this game. Like I already said about, you know, the other gimmicks that are in this game and how I think that they are detracting from it. Now, I understand that maybe some of these things were already planned from day one to be implemented into the game as part of DLC. I understand that, you know, they probably had this grand design from the beginning that, oh, this stuff's going to happen, we're going to put these in as gadgets and everybody's going to love them. Now, what I don't like is how it, like if you take Battlefield 2, or even Bad Company 2, sorry, like if you take Bad Company 2, from that game to Battlefield 3 to this game, you can see how drastic the change has been. You know, how much stuff they've added and things like this. Now, I would prefer for them to bring out more map packs with less gadgets than to bring out map packs with gadgets. Now, this is only because I believe that a simpler game is a better game on the whole. I mean, if you look at the actual things that have come out from this game, i.e. like Battlefield 4, the netcode is atrocious. I mean, we all know it, we've all said it, and I'm bored of hearing it by now, but, you know, it has to be said that this game, when it came out, was in fucking awful condition. And to be honest with you, it still is. I mean, you can't play competitively on this game. And I'm pretty sure that most of the people that play ESL and everything else on this game, it comes down to a lot of luck. I mean, if you're a skillful player, yeah, you're a skillful player. However, the issues with the netcode, you can't get good with a gun. You can't become proficient at it because it's a different experience every single game you play. Like, I'm talking about inside of Battlefield 4. So, like, you have a round, you play really, really well, you play the next round, and it seems to have, you know, you play a different server and it seems to be a different experience. Now, there's truth behind this. I mean, you look at Bad Company 2, it had excellent netcode and it had an excellent gameplay in it. And it also had not a lot of many weapons, and it had, like, I think you got like 3 attachments and you could put them on like only a couple of guns and that was it. Now, if you look at that, you know, and you think, well, I had so much fun in that game. Why is it that the fun is coming, it seems to be going downhill? It's sort of like you have a lot of fun in that game. Battlefield 3, you had fun, you know. It was really, really fun to play with your mates and stuff like that. It was a fun game. Now, Battlefield 4 is here, and not a lot of people are having fun with it. You know, you've got to sort of look at this as a progression of getting worse, rather than becoming better. And that's what a game should become. Like, I mean, if you release the second installment for a game, surely it should be better. Otherwise, what's the point in releasing it? Now, please let me know what you think about that general part of it. I mean, obviously there's a lot of videos about, you know, this Riot Shield, and I've put my thoughts in there about the Riot Shield, but I've also put my thoughts in about the game series as a whole. We'll probably make another video about, you know, the actual future of DICE and where the hell it's going, because I'm pretty sure that DICE aren't actually making the next Battlefield game, which is, to me, ridiculous. They made this game what it is, unfortunately, today, and I think that EA had a big hand in making it as bad as it is today as well. But Danger Close, the guys who failed with Medal of Honor and actually got that series shut down, are working on the next Battlefield, so we'll have a big video to do about that and a big run. So yeah, thanks a lot for listening to me, and if you did get to the end of this video, congratulations, give yourself a motherfucking cookie. I've been the Big Snowman, peace!